Hello everyone, La13 Scale here, also known as Scale, and welcome back to More in Stars and Time. I ran around town and did almost everything else except for talk to our main crew and Loop. So I think we go ahead and we have those conversations with everyone, get really emotionally invested in what we're doing, and see if we can get everyone else to help us. Can I help with anything? Yeah. I am asking genuinely. Thank you. So we'll do Odal first. We'll hit Mirabelle, and then we'll go hit Bonnie. Then we'll talk to Loop, and then we'll talk to Issa. Yep, the Boulangerie has him. You wait a bit for her to calm down. You look at her and repeat the same words over and over, as she does, I mean. Yep. I got you. Yeah, I got time now. Let's go. No, don't zone out. We go do it. So this way it still has its high effect, but I just zone out of the conversation. In a second. Oh. You have it still. You know who has it now? Now. What about you? Do you know where it is? She's got it. Thank you. It's perfect. Yep. Well, I suppose you could borrow it. Yep, we got it. Siffrin, how did you... Never mind. Thank you both. We'll give it back shortly. Well, that saved you some time. And now we hear Odal's confession. You aren't going to read it. We've already gone through this at least once. So why are you... So this is why. What do you mean? Didn't say anything, didn't need to. Yeah, it's personal. I don't remember much about where I'm from. No, everything was worth remembering. It's neither of those things, but I can relate. Trying to find pieces of yourself wherever. You nod. But you know you're not only where you're made from. I do. That's interesting. I feel lighter now. Is it because you got the family tale or because you got family? Yes, and also because we talk, Siffrin. Thank you for listening to me. You nod and smile. And leave her alone with the family tale. Yeah, I got it. Odal smiles at you mischievously. Craft bake again. Get up and leave. Okay. And then we got these guys. Mirabelle's sitting on a bench looking at papers. So which one will you choose? My heat thing turned off again. Yeah, I know. How did I know? Look. You're looking for someone to choose. It seems important, so maybe I could help. I just took off my slippers. Now my feet are too warm. Experience. Yeah, I have experience. Whoa. My cat better not have been on my bookshelf. I'm not going to be thrilled if that's the case. Yeah, I got time. Yeah, no. Now I press the zone out button. We go all the way through the conversation. We have one of those at home. Looks like you. Yeah, you don't have any answers. Just gonna have to wait. So then why worry about it? Like dating. And you don't want to have to date. And why do you need to change? I don't know about the romantic part, but I don't want to do things with people either. It's weird. Yeah. What a relief. Doesn't fix anything, but it's fine. Oh, poor Mirabelle. You think about the stars, it's more complicated. But I have something like that. How do you deal with it then? Avoidance. Oh. Game the system. So we're not going to change up what we could say here. Yep. But no one needs to know. I mean, I'm glad she gets to the conclusion on her own. Is it fun, you wonder? Yeah. Yep. Looks like we got it back. Cool. Alright. Boniface. A barrel full of carrots. That looks like fish, but okay. Bonnie. Can I help you with anything? Yeah, but I don't want your help. I don't know you. Not even a little bit. I do. You love rice. That's what kid doesn't like rice. Pineapples. And the last one is samosas. But with potatoes, no cheese. Without cheese, but with potatoes. It's all your favorite foods. Yep, I do remember and pay attention to you, Bonnie. Yeah. Oh, or else I wouldn't have jumped out in front and saved them. Nope, don't zone out. But I do want to see what happens if we do this a second time. You can see some weak sadnesses roaming. Sure, whatever you want. Need to learn to fight. Towards the sadness again. They'll be fine, but you catch up. Alright, we're gonna see how this goes. Do I immediately jump in? I'm not scared. Yeah, I know. Don't freak out, don't freak out. You've seen this before, but your heart stutters still. You strike. Oh. Okay, so I still jump in. 150 XP received. You don't have to remember to yell. Oh, you don't, wait. Oh, because I'm just gonna do it anyway. I'm following the script exactly. No visible wounds. Bonnie is still trembling. I shouldn't have yelled. If you actually meant that, though, you shouldn't have yelled this time. I know we got the desired outcome we needed, but... It's fine, Bonnie. You sigh. I'll teach you to fight. You look around. Yeah. Keep quiet and let's go. We fight. Yeah, we got this. What do I do? Look at the hands. Yep. Vulnerable to rocks. Good. Good, Bonnie. Bonnie follows suit. Good. Did I hold back? Good. You clap. Breathe in and out, 150 XP. You did good, Bonnie. See, we're fine. Yep, this whole part. I don't mind, I'm just not used to it. your sister. Oh. It's just telling me to move. I thought I got an important note on something. I ordered my groceries. You can't help but laugh. It caught you by surprise again. Not used to it, and I think it takes me off guard. You'll get used to it, right? Sure. We'll see. Yeah. Thanks, Bonnie. Ow. More because of the pain than the surprise. Let's go fight one more. Oh. We're attacking another one? You got this. Oh, yeah. 'Cause I trip. Don't I? Ow. You did good, Bonnie. The first time you fell over, didn't you? Because you were in danger, Bonnie defeated the sadness on their own, so I purposely trip again. I was a little early. You hope Bonnie didn't notice. You look at Bonnie. Not this time. Still hit it. Still took it out. Still freaked them out, though. Yeah, I know. I'm sorry, Bonnie. Again, I really don't want to have to follow the script. You remember now. But you have to follow the script. You would do it again. You're my family. It never would have been fine. Never could do it without you. We're not giving up on a child. We're going to protect you. We'll make sure that you live no matter what. Not happening, Bonnie. I'm stronger now, Bonnie. I promise. I super duper promise. Yeah. See me, right? I'm gonna touch you. Yeah. Still so cute. Not panicked this time, but a good hug him back. That's so cute. We're making progress. Yeah, it looks like I do know how to hug back. Aw. Billion blow techniques again. Alright. You head back to dormant. Perfect. Anything that I need to actually equip on them, or... That would be good. Yeah, Bonnie will never miss. I guess we'll keep that. Alright. I didn't do the fishing game. This is the one other thing I didn't do. Yep. Let's fish. Do the usual fishing preparations and sit down. Well, eventually I'll get better at this. Once again, you didn't catch anything, but you got stronger. No fish, huh? You jump. They speak? You just started fishing with such confidence, and yet you don't even look a little bit disappointed not catching anything. So, you must have guessed. There's no fish in this river. Yeah, I noticed. Sorry. I'm surprised you noticed. This river used to be plentiful a few months ago. And then I noticed I was catching less and less fish. Of course, this coincided with the arrival of the king. My guess is that the king's curse froze people, yes, but froze rivers and the fish inside of it too. The fish upstream of Dormant must all be frozen in time by now. We also have less bugs than usual, and less birds. Our ecosystem is slowly dying. Even if our village, somehow left untouched by the curse forever, will starve to death eventually. Oh. Hope you manage to beat the king tomorrow so the river fish can come back. Yeah, that's terrifying. New loop, new blessing. Alright. We whisper to the statue and ask for speed. Can't speed this up at all. But us and our family members, it's what you want. Yeah. Yes, it is. Yeah, and I don't trip on a rock anymore. Alright. We slightly talked to Issa. Issa. Looking at the favorite tree. Yes, it is. No, we're gonna finish the joke. You both laugh and wait for him to touch you. Why do you have to wait? Why do you have to wait? Why do you have to wait? Oh. Keep waiting? Sand stops above your shoulders. One of the next times. Flower for you. There you go. Let's see what he says about the tree again. I don't remember what he said last time. Anything weird happened lately? Tree felt a little weird earlier, so I thought something was wrong, but it passed, so I guess it's fine. Favorite tree. House of Change. Believes. So you could ask it things like a favor. Did you pass it with the help of a tree? Very good. I just was curious if he was gonna... Oh, it's the weird thing. Anything weird happened lately? Tree felt a little weird. Oh, no, I did say that. Okay. Nope. Alright. Yep. And then we'll talk later. Hi, Stardust. So? Got any theories about the loops I'm trapped in? Why would I? Your name is literally Loop? Oh, stars above it is. Ugh. But just because I call myself Loop doesn't mean I know anything. I'm just bad at names. But I'll see what I can do. What's your question? You know anything that could help? Such a broad question, Stardust. As I've told you before, you know as much as I do right now. How can that be? What do you mean? Aren't you here to help me? Why don't you know more about the loops you're supposed to help me with? That's a good question. Don't tee-hee me. Aw. I still don't have a good answer for you, Stardust. Isn't it already nice that you have me to talk to about those loops? You could be alone, stuck with your tiny brain for company with no one to talk to. Okay. Well, why don't we summarize what we know about those loops? You might find something out. You sigh and nod. Nothing better to do, you suppose. So, you're currently stuck in a time loop for some unknown reason. The loops start when you wake up in dormant, and they seem to end when you talk to the head housemaiden. Unless I die first or touch a tear. Yes. Maybe the loop considers getting frozen in time by those tears a sort of death. But why aren't you looping back to when you get frozen in battle? Thank you. That's a good question. Huh? Isn't it because I thought the tears work differently than an actual time freeze skill? Is that so? Well, you're the one getting frozen, so you'd know. So you loop if something keeps you from advancing in some way. I wonder if there are other things that count as keeping you from advancing. Like talking about death with Bonnie? Like what? Well, what if we cut off your legs? Would you loop back immediately? That's a good question, actually. You can't advance if you have no legs, right? Well, I'd rather not test that one. Oh, but understandable. But it is an interesting thought, though. What makes the loop actually loop? You feel like you remember a few times when time looped back on its own, even if it was just by a few minutes. And most recently when we talked to Issa. Maybe. Does the loop consider talking to the head housemaiden something that keeps you from advancing somehow? Oh. Maybe, but what would advancing mean then? Towards what goal? Is there something that happens when you talk to the head housemaiden that makes a certain goal impossible to accomplish? As you found out, all of this might be the work of Timecraft, a power that should be impossible to use, but you and the king are somehow able to manipulate it. But I am manipulating Timecraft. Wait, am I manipulating Timecraft if I can't control it? But you can, can't you? More or less, control where you come back? Except when you talk to the head housemaid, it seems, which brings you back to the start. But just being able to loop back in time and avoid death might count as you being able to use Timecraft. Okay, but if Timecraft is supposed to be dangerous to use, how did I get this power? And how can you break the loop for good? Yes, those are big questions, aren't they? I do wonder about the limitations of your powers still. What makes you actually loop? Somehow I feel like finding out more about that would be useful. Yeah. Stardust, we've been talking for a while, so maybe not right now, but when you have some time, will you hang out with me for a bit? Huh? Sure. Hang out. I have a theory I'd like to test, and we haven't spent any time together, Stardust. I'm lonely. I want to have a long conversation with someone, anyone, but I want to hang out. Again, it doesn't have to be right now. Our little hangout time might last a little while, maybe even longer than the rest of the day. I'm sure you have plans for this loop, so I can't wait until you have the time, okay? A theory loop would be like to test about the loops? Might be useful. You should talk to Loop or hang out then when you have time. On a later loop, I think. Yay! I'll be waiting, Stardust. In the meantime, how else can I help? What should I do now? Oh, our theory hangout? Yes. But we can't actually hang out right now. It'd be pretty useless. How about you come back early tomorrow when you're done acting out things at the clock tower? Wait, you want me to sneak out? And spend a loop with me, yes. But you always go to the house after the clock tower. If you're not there, what will everyone do? What will everyone think? Does it matter what they think? They'll forget in your next loop after all. I guess it doesn't. Neat. Will you come then? No, I won't. You don't want everyone to go through the house without you. So you won't come, huh? I'd really like to spend a loop with me, Stardust. It doesn't matter if it's right now or in a dozen 100 loops. You'll have to spend time with me eventually. Let me know when you want to. It's important. You glare at Loop. What should I do next? About the king, actually. The king's armor has star patterns. Oh, right. Most people don't know anything about stars, do they? They sure don't. You barely do, most of the time, don't you? But then, how does the king remember? And why does he care about stars to the point where he has them on his armor? Someplace that has to do with stars. You know where to go, don't you? You found it already, that room. You know where to go. Nothing. Alright. Never mind. I'll hang out with you next time. I want to go to that room. On a new loop, we'll do this. When nothing really matters. Let's go talk to Issa. Because we're not going to the clock tower tonight. Hi again, Sif. What's up? I finished helping everyone out. Yep. Oh, that's right. You didn't ask him if he needed help. You need help? Oh, yeah, I need help with something. That's about it. What are you doing today? Helping everyone out? I didn't know. Kept the best for last. Just thinking I want to hang out with you today since I saw you running around with everyone, but you didn't talk to me much today, so I was worried you wouldn't want to. I'm glad I thought about what we could do today, though. You ready now? Yeah. Hang out with Issa? Yeah. I will follow you. No, don't zone out. I want to see if I can get him to say something else now that I know. Isabel leads the way. If I say something, does it change, or are we gonna stick to the script? Your throat tightens. So what do you need me to do? We really are just gonna stick down to the script, huh? Yeah. Just the two of us. Stars all around you. You can't get over that view. Yeah. Why stars? Nope. No. That's fine. No, you're good. You can see stuff in the stars. Constellations, but I can't recognize any of them. Try as you might, you only see dots. Maybe it's because I'm from somewhere else and the constellations are different? Change the subject. God dang it. Alright. Yeah, I know that you're from Yvonne. And you used to have braids and be dorky. Nah. No. It's not any better. Buff nerd. Yep. Anyway, after I beat the king tomorrow and go our separate ways, I'll just change into someone else. You understand why he'd think you'd ever feel ashamed of knowing him? Doesn't he know that you wouldn't be who you are without him? Can't we just tell him these? Tell him all this stuff? So that he grows? Yeah, I know. Well, thanks. I'm glad that we got to hang out. Pun for every situation. He's never gonna tell me. Just pals hanging out, yeah. Sorry, everybody. You laughed too. Are you? Doing the right thing? Repeating this day, repeating this moment? Making sure they're happy and making sure they like you? Who are you doing this for? Friend, are you okay? You want more snacks? Yeah. You all ate and laughed into the stars. Tomorrow, once again, you'll go into the house and fight the king. But today, you're doing this for them. Yeah, you're sure of it. You want them to be happy. And now you know how to make them happy forever. It's the least you can do, right? It's what they deserve, isn't it? They didn't ask to be here. So you have to make sure that everything is perfect. Yeah, except I think the solution is actually hanging out with Loop. That feels like it's the correct direction. Your fighter learned the skill We Will Win again. Great. I need to get the family. And then safe rooms. Cool. I'm willing to take it out in one hit. Here again, you breathe in and out. She'll be fine. Yeah. We managed to beat the king earlier and feel stronger. Gained a lot of XP. Was I the only one that did? Oh, I thought I had less for some reason. Oh yeah, I held back my attack a little, didn't I? Oh no, it's just a different type. You breathe in and out. 100 XP, doubled for everyone else. We did it. Yep. Going through the house will be a piece of cake. Okay. I just want to take these guys out really quickly. No one's gonna be like, when did you learn papercraft? 200 XP, doubled for everyone else. Save. Yep. Close your eyes. I just want to knock these out so I can grind up in between. Circles. Change belief. Something bigger. Yes, I cannot skip over this. I think it's because I asked. But something's gonna come up at some point. Yeah, and they don't know about the universe either still. Man, I feel bad making you guys all relive some of this. Yep. Maybe I'll jump ahead a little. They're all still staring at you confused. Yeah. Statue of the Change God that's been destroyed. I mean, realistically, I could just end the episode now. We can come back once I have gotten a little bit closer to progress. So maybe that's what I'll do. That's all the time I got for this episode. So take care, everybody.